Hey everyone, it's Catherine from Server.pro, and today I'll be showing you how to create custom quests and objectives in detail using the Quests plugin. We recently made an overview video covering the Quests plugin and how to download and install it on your server. We recommend watching that video first before this one. You can find the link in the description below. You can access the main editor using the /quests editor command. Then type in 1 to create a new quest. You can pick any name you want and it can be changed later. Here you can configure how the quest should start. Keep in mind that selection 4 will only be available if the Citizens 2 plugin for NPCs is both installed and enabled. If you don't wish to use an NPC, you can use the default /quests take command instead. Alternatives to NPC start include block start for having the player right-click a specific spot to begin a quest, or region start if a compatible version of World Guard is both installed and enabled. If an NPC star has been set, you may also like to set a GUI item display. This is an item that will be shown in a GUI interface when a player clicks your quest holding NPC. We will now look at requirements. Type 8 in chat to do so. This selection is for qualifications which a player must have in order to take your quest. In-game money is available if the Vault plugin is both installed and enabled. Quest points are the internal point system within quests and can be used as a measure of a player's success on your server. Type 3 in chat to set item requirements. Item requirements must be found within your player's inventory, and you may decide whether or not the item is to be removed upon accepting the quest. Type 1 to add an item. You can load items from your inventory or set its name in chat. You can also set the amount, durability, enchantments, display name, and more. Setting a quest requirement will call for the completion of another quest before being able to accept this one. Alternatively, a quest block will prevent a player from taking this quest if another one of your choosing has already been completed. Keep in mind that if you delete a quest that another quest depends on, you may need to update the remaining quest accordingly. With the MCMMO Classic plugin installed, your quest may need a minimum amount of skill experience for it to be taken. The Heroes plugin may be installed for requirements of minimum experience levels. Custom requirements may be installed through a module created by developers. Many choices such as the MCMMO Overhaul Quests module can be downloaded from the web. And lastly, if you do not like the default formatting of the list detailing the requirements, you may explain them whichever way you like using the Details List override. Once finished, type the number 12, which is the selection for done. It retains our input and returns us to the previous prompt. The planner lets you restrict your quest to certain periods based on real-world time. Type 9 in chat to view the planner options. Type 1 in chat to set the date and time. You can then set the start and end date. To best understand the planner, you may wish to only have your quests be available at certain times each day. The start date can be set to June 30th at 9 AM. The end date can be set to June 30th at 5 PM. This means that the quest will only be available for 8 hours. If you want players to be able to take the quest every day, you can type 3 in chat for the repeat cycle selection to set it. If you set a player cooldown of 32,400 seconds, which is 9 hours, you can disable players to take your quest a second time if they finish before its 8 hours of availability have elapsed. This ensures that even the fastest players won't be able to take the quest again until the next day. If you want players to be able to take the quest at 900 hours the next day, regardless of whether their cooldown has expired, you may set the ignore cooldown after repeat override to true. Type 6 in chat to enter the selection for done to return to the main menu. Now for the heart of any quest, you can set stages. A single quest may have multiple stages and each one may have several objectives. Type 10 for the stages selection, then type 1 to create the first stage. There's a lot to go over here, but for now we'll try a basic objective to break some blocks. Type 1 in chat for the blocks menu, then 1 again to select break blocks. Here you can enter whichever block you would like the player to break. Dirt blocks make for an easy challenge, so let's have the player break one. Type 1 in chat, then type dirt. You can also set block amounts by typing in 2 for that selection and then the number of blocks to collect. Type in 5 for the selection for done to return to the stage prompt. There are other choices for objectives such as crafting, smelting, or enchanting items. You can set this by typing 2 for the items menu. You can also deliver items to citizens NPCs if installed by simply talking to an NPC. Same goes for mobs, some of which can be tamed. You can catch fish or shear sheep as well. Targeting other players can be an objective as well as reaching a specific location of the world within a certain radius. A password objective can be set which the player must enter into chat. Custom objectives may be installed through a module created by developers. For example, a popular module for the Mythic Mobs plugin provides, among other things, an objective to kill custom monsters not detectable with quests alone. Selection 9 is for actions. Actions are events which happen during a stage and are typically cosmetic. Lightning at the start of a stage or explosion at the end are both examples of actions. You may create your own action at a later time via the /quests actions command. Conditions are criteria which your players must continue to meet during your quest. Examples would be having to stay mounted on a horse or keep holding a certain item. Type 10 to open the conditions menu. For now, you may select an existing condition. These may be created at a later time via the /quests conditions command. The delay is the number of seconds your player must wait after finishing the objectives you specified earlier. Once the delay is set, you can then send a delay message to inform the player of their impending wait time through chat. A start message would be sent to the player in chat at the beginning of your stage, while a complete message would be sent at the end of your stage. Lastly, if you do not like the default formatting of the list detailing your stage, you may explain the objectives whichever way you like using the details list override. Type 17 in chat for the done selection to return to the stage creation prompt. Here you may set additional stages, but for now type 3 to return to the main menu. Let's check out rewards. This selection allows you to award your players upon quest completion. They can earn in-game money if the Vault plugin is both installed and enabled. Quest points can also be a reward. Item rewards will be dropped at the player's feet if their inventory is full. Minecraft experience is applied directly to the recipient. Command rewards will be run from the console and will replace any instance of player surrounded by angle brackets with the player's name. Permission rewards can be assigned per world if your permissions plugin supports it. With the MCMMO Classic plugin installed, your quest may issue skill experience as a reward. If you wish to use quests with MCMMO Overhaul, this requires a module. Similar to MCMMO Classic, the Heroes plugin may be installed for requirements of minimum experience levels. You may also offer Parties Experience or Fat Loots rewards if the respective plugins are installed and enabled. Custom rewards may be installed through a module created by developers. Lastly, if you do not like the default formatting of the list detailing the rewards, you may explain the prizes whichever way you like using the details list override selection. Once finished, type 12 in chat for the done selection, which retains our input and returns us to the previous prompt. Unlike the settings in your config.yml file, options are defined in the editor and offer unique configuration of each quest. Type 12 then 1 to explore the general options for your quest. Here you may set whether or not a particular option should hold true during your quest. If you would prefer something not to occur, such as the player being unable to use commands, simply toggle the selection to false. Type 5 for the done selection to go back to the previous prompt. Type 2 for multiplayer options, which applies if you have a compatible party plugin installed, such as Dungeons XL or Parties. Additionally, you may set the criteria for which you would like the members of a party to receive quest progress. For example, with a progress sharing level of 1, all party members will receive credit for one player having destroyed a block during their block breaking objective. Type 3 to set the level of progress sharing. Everything is a default option which will constantly share progress. If one player breaks a block, all players break a block. Objectives is where one player completes an objective, all members advance to the next objective. Stages is where one player completes a stage, all members advance to the next stage. Quests is where all members finish when one completes a quest. Once finished, type 7 in chat for the done selection, which retains our input and returns us to the previous prompt. We have now explored all selections of the quests editor. Enter the necessary selections to return to the main menu, then type 13 for the save selection to record your quest. You will be prompted whether or not to finish and save. Type 1 if certain. Your quest has now been saved to file. Keep in mind that your quest will not appear in-game until you have run the /questadmin reload command. Do this now to begin utilizing your quest. To get assigned a quest, begin by running the command /questtake followed by the name of your quest. If your quest is attached to an NPC, you will need to simply right-click the NPC. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down below, and if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to see more from our channel. If you have any further questions or problems, don't hesitate to contact us. We will leave a link in the description. Thank you for watching!